What's interesting about the AI data stage pipeline, there are 6 to 8 different stages, and each of those stages has a very different IO profile requirement. Some of those stages can be adequately handled with access methods like NFS and SMB and more traditional file systems. But there are clearly stages that require something like a parallel client so that you can get throughput in the hundreds of gigabytes a second for a single large file, for ingesting feeds from thousands of video cameras, as an example, getting that data into the platform so that you can run the analysis. That's one of the key areas where you really need the parallel capability, the technology like Kurt's talking about. And there are other stages in that pipeline as well where you need that kind of capability. So what I think is really happening in this space is when people stick their toe in the water to take a first early look at AI with a pilot project, they haven't gotten to a level of scale where they're going to see a lot of the performance problems that will absolutely arise in different stages of that pipeline as they start to deploy that in production and they start to add to it in terms of the data that has to be accepted, analyzed, and ultimately retained. So that's really where the mismatch is. And one thing that we've seen is a lot of companies end up with multiple storage systems that are used for specific stages, which means you have to move data around to different systems. It's time consuming, it's potentially risky, it's manually intensive. And if you could consolidate all of these stages onto a single platform, or maybe fewer platforms, maybe it's 2 platforms, that's certainly better than what many enterprises are experiencing these days. And that's one of the things that we're recommending to our clients is there are clearly technologies available in the market that can accommodate all of those stages within a single data platform.